Hello viewers, welcome to my channel Sichinga Online Math. In this video, I'm going to answer question 22 from a 2021 grade 12 internal math paper 1. So this question has got two parts, part A and B. So part A reads, given that square root of 2 is equal to 2 to the power x, find the value of x. Then 22b, the diagram below shows the graph of y equal to open bracket negative x plus 2 close bracket open bracket x minus 5 close bracket. The graph cuts the x-axis at A and B. So the diagram below shows all that information. A and B are on the x-axis. And then the questions we are going to find are below here. Find the coordinates of the points A and B. That is the first part, Roman numeral 1. Then the second part, Roman numeral 2, find the maximum value of y. So let's first work out 22a. So working out 22a, what we have is that square root of 2 is equal to 2 to the power x. So for this one, we are first of all going to express the symbol given on the left side here, square root of 2, as a value. So the square root will be expressed as a value. And what this gives is, so first of all, write a square root of 2 equal to 2 to the power x. So what this gives, when we change this to a value, this means that we're going to have 2, the base, and power 1 over 2. So this is going to equal to 2 to the power x. So this fraction, which we have here as a power, the numerator represents the index. And then the denominator here represents the root. This is why this is known as a square root if you change it as a symbol. So that is our square root. And then since we're getting the same base on the left and on the right, we simplify the bases. And this means we're going to have 1 over 2 equal to x. So we equate the powers. So we simplify the bases and equate the powers. And so the value of x is just 1 over 2. So we're going to say x is just equal to 1 over 2 as our answer. Okay, so that's our first part. Going to the second part, where we have the diagram there showing the graph of y equal to negative x plus 2 in brackets, x minus 5 in brackets, and the points A and B. Let's get the coordinates of the points A and B. Now, what's the concept here? So the concept is that the value of y in the x-axis is 0. So to find the values of x in this x-axis, the condition is y equal to 0. So we are going to substitute into this equation that we've been given. On y, we're going to put a 0 so that we can solve for x. We want values of x on A and on B, since y here is 0. So for that, we're going to write, first of all, we'll start with the equation given. So B1, what we have is that y is equal to 0 in the x-axis. So then, this means that from what we've been given, y equal to negative x plus 2, x minus 5, on y we're going to put a 0, and all this is going to equal to negative x plus 2, then x minus 5. So solving for x, what we're going to do is just equate each of these expressions equal to 0. So this is going to be negative x plus 2 equal to 0, or x minus 5 equal to 0. And what this gives is the following. So on this one, to avoid division by negative, I'm going to move x to the right, and this is going to be 2 is equal to, since x here is negative, when it moves to the right it will be positive. So 2 equal to x, or here it starts moving and negative 5, so x equal to, when it goes to the other side, positive 5. And so here the conclusion is x equal to 2 and there x equal to 5. So then what do we say about the coordinates? So when it comes to the coordinates, which one is going to have 2 as x and 5 as x? So if you've seen, A is closer to the origin, so meaning this is 2, and then B is on the right of, or on the right side of A, so meaning that B is going to have x equal to 5. So then we write the points as follows. So for A, we're going to write it as 2, 0. Why 2, 0? The value of x is 2, the value of y in the x-axis is 0. And then point B is going to have 5, 0. So this here is the solution for the first part, B1. Okay, so now solving for B2, what we're going to do is, first of all, write the formula y equal to 4ac minus b square, everything over 4a. So this formula will give us the maximum value of y. So since this curve is a maximum, so we need to get the maximum value of y. So for that, we just have to find the value of A, B, and C. Now, to get this, we first of all need to expand and simplify the equation we've been given here. So we need the value of A, B, and C. So for that, we expand this and simplify it. And this is going to give the following: y equal to, so this x here, negative x, is going to multiply with x minus 5. So I'll write negative x multiplying with x minus 5, and positive 2 is going to multiply with x minus 5 also. And what we get here is y equal to negative x times x, this gives negative x square, then negative x times negative 5, that gives positive 5x, then 2 times x gives 2x there, 2 times negative 5 gives minus 10. And then we add what can add. So the only two terms that are adding is 5x and 2x, which gives 7x, then minus 10. And so we have our equation in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. So then we can say our a is the coefficient of x squared, so meaning negative 1. B is the coefficient of x, so 7, and c is a constant, so negative 10. So then we substitute this in the formula that we've written here on 2. So on a, we're going to put a negative 1. So we got a negative 1. So we'll say y equal to 4 times negative 1. Then c is 10, negative 10. Then minus B is 7, so 7 square. Then everything over 4A, which is a negative 1. So working it out gives y equal to 4 times negative 1 times negative 10. So this gives positive 40 minus 7 square is 49 over 4 times negative 1, that's negative 4. And then y equal to 40, take away 49, that's negative 9. So we've got negative 9 over negative 4. And what we get here is when you divide negative, negative, this gives positive. 4 into 9, it goes there 2 times, leaving a remainder of 1. So since 4 cannot go into 1, you introduce a decimal, so that is going to be a 10. So 4 into 10, that is a 2. And the remainder there again is a 2 from the division of 4 into 10. So you put a 0 on 2, it goes to 20. So 4 into 20, that's a 5. So the value of y is 2.25. So if we have to fill up this space, then it means that the x that we got on A is 1 over 2. And then on B, the coordinates B1, so we got the coordinates A, which is 2, 0, and B, which is 5, 0. Then B2, we got the value of y as 2.25. And this is what we get for question 22A and B. Thank you so much for watching this video. In my next video, I will show the solution to question 23, which is the last question in this paper 1 2021. All right, thank you so much.